Jason Carter is a death row inmate. In exchange for clemency, he has agreed to work with the SCP Foundation
뭐야?
for
아니
30 days.
사형수인데 30일만 SCP에서 일하면은
Upon
면제해
completion
주는
of
거야?
his work,
죄를 면해 주는
will
거야?
be
사하해 주는
a
거야?
free man. Jason Carter is now D503.
아 진짜? 사형수인데 30일만 버티면은 자유가 되는 거야? 어? 일일차? 오, 우와. 살아나간 사형수 아무도 없다고? 저 어떤 곳이길래? 자, 레이더를 들고 다니고 있거든? 아, 약간 GTF4랑 약간 비슷한 느낌인가 본데? 사형수들을 약간 이 금지된 구역에 집어넣고 막 미션 깨라고 하거든?
D503 was given no clear instruction of the task to be completed. He must find them out for himself.
쓰레기 목표가 쓰레기 줍기야. 차에 타기. 쓰레기만 주우면 돼? 간단한데요? 쓰레기 줍기 100kg. 뭐야, 간단하잖아. 픽업. 자, 파손된 바리게이트. 파란색 바리게이트. 가장 안전적인 삼각형 지지대 구조를 갖췄지만 사막의 침식 앞에서는 여전히 속수무책이다. 자, 뭔 소리야? 잠깐만. 아이씨. 아니. 쓰레기 여기 있잖아. 일단 간단하네. 근데 보통의 죄수들이 며칠을 버티는 거야? 녹슨 철관, 밸브가 녹슬어 폐기된 철관, 충분히 재활용할 수 있지만 사람들은 그냥 폐기하는 쪽을 선택한 모양이다. SCP? 파손된 드럼통, 위험 표지가 붙은 드럼통, 위험 액체의 유출을 보호하는 사명을 완수한 뒤 폐기 처분되었다. 야, 100kg 됐어 이제. 좋았어. 약간 방사능도 있는 지역이야? 괴물한테만 조용히 숨어 있으면은 충분히 살 수 있을 것 같은데.
This was D503's first day of work. SCP protocol mandates that D503 now undergo a psychological evaluation.
사막 자체가 돌연변이라고? 그런 뜻이에요? 심리 테스트 레벨 2를 진행하십시오. 왼쪽의 도형 조각을 오른쪽으로 드래그하여 전체 사각 영역을 완성하세요. 이건 간단하죠. 뭐가 좀 안 맞는 것 같은데? 아, 됐다. 오케이. 뭐 간단하잖아. 어? 생각보다 간단해. 밥도 주네? 미쳤네. 오 쉣. 이렇게 좋을 수가. 잠은 어서 자. 어허. 괜찮은데?
This was the first day D503 psychological data was collected. You're probably wondering, how can this job earn freedom for a death row inmate? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham from Site 83. Welcome to today's training conference. Today, I'm going to share with you a little project I've been working on called SCP-7457. The desert you saw just now is SCP-7457. D503 is a volunteer who we invited to help us learn more about this desert. Prior to the Foundation's involvement with SCP-7457, 329 people went missing in this area. As a precaution, we have introduced lockdown measures as we attempt to find the cause of these disappearances. As everyone here is new to the Foundation, it will be good for you to learn about SCP-7457. Let me explain how it works. Before we get started, are there any questions?
Dr. Ham, I'm Will Barton, 3rd Special Squad, Site 86.
Hello, Will.
Before I came here, I thought I had a basic understanding of the Foundation. I've heard of these anomalies, but only in terms of human anomalies. I had no idea that SCP-7457 was a desert. How do we begin to make sense of this?
That's a good question, Will. All the unexplained phenomena we are monitoring are being labeled anomalies. Human anomalies, regional anomalies, artifact anomalies,
처음에
and
데려올
various
때
other phenomena
사용수가
beyond our control.
싫다고 나 안 갈 거라고 하면 안 갈 거 아니야, 여기.
Isolate
그치?
these anomalies and
근데
prevent
거기
the
있어도
public
어차피
from,
사용당할 거면은
shall we say,
뭔가 마지막
experiencing them?
희망이라고
Okay,
생각하고 오는
next
거 아닐까?
question.
여기를.
Hello, Dr. Ham. I'm Mark Harris, a research intern from Site 27. In the video, we saw D503 picking up garbage in the desert. Why did it do that? And what does this have to do with anomalies?
Okay, Mark. What I can tell you now is that everything you see is part of SCP-7457. SCP anomalies can be a little difficult to understand at first. Just know that it, or they, have their own rules. Perhaps you'll understand what I mean once we finish watching the video. Okay, let's move on.
8일차. 무려 8일차까지
The first
버텼네.
week was fairly normal. However, there was an interesting occurrence on the 8th day. let's have a look at what happened.
저녁인데? 이제 8일차 정도면은 이 일에 적응이 됐을 거고, 그 무엇보다 방심하고 있는 상태일 거야. 그죠? 아니 어떻게 했길래 실종이 되는 거야? 고장난 에어컨 실외기. 이 사막 자체가 SCP라고. 이 사막 자체가 지금 뭔가 아이고 아우 씨 뭐야 이거. 뭐야 야 빨리 튀어. 뭐야 이거. 특이한 검은색 릴, 굵고 까만 실을 감아 만든 릴. 너무 꽉 묶여있어 정체를 파악하기 어렵다. 보기보다 무게가 많이 나가기 때문에 옮기려면 생각보다 많은 힘이 필요하다. 뭘까? 릴? 설마 저기에 사람이 감겨있다던가 막 이런거 아닐까?
D503 However, he did not realize that he had already encountered his first.
아, 변이 개체를 만났다는 사실을 인지하지 못했다. 저게 변이 개체야? 심리 테스트 레벨 2를 진행하세요. 삼각형이 들어간 사진 3장을 선택하세요. 삼각형? 요거. 오케이. 계산 결과가 5인 사진 3장을 선택하세요. 계산 결과가 5라고? 계산 결과가 5다. 이거라고? (22일) 오늘 저녁밥 안 주냐? 근데?
That night, D503's
햄버거 안 먹은 지 진짜
psychological
오래됐다.
data
햄버거 먹고
showed
싶다.
abnormal
그렇지 않아?
fluctuations.
햄버거.
Analysis tells us that D503 is dreaming. Unfortunately, though, we have no way of knowing what he dreamed of that night. significant turning point. The start of SCP-7457's impact on D503. Are there any questions before we go on?
Hello, Dr. Ham. I'm Spencer Jones from the Special Operations Department of Site-21.
Hello, Spencer.
It's still unclear as to why D503 needs to pick up all of this trash. If you wanted to monitor his psychological response to SCP-7457, why not just leave him out in the desert? Why assign him these tasks when there are already psychological evaluations taking place?
Okay. Our analysis has indicated that SCP-7457
사막 자체가
produces a
쓰레기를
new cluster of
만들어낸다네.
trash every 8 minutes and 37 seconds. If waste collection is not done regularly, all that trash may soon flow into our world. It is worth noting, though,
뭘까?
that
머금고
the
있다가
quantity
뱉어내는
of
걸까?
waste created here pales in comparison to the amount produced by humans. However, it still has the potential to become a significant problem in the future. By assigning these tasks to D503, we can monitor his reactions while also containing the trash. There is another reason, but we will get to that one later.
Is it not the case that the Foundation is exaggerating the importance of a minor issue before the issue is fully understood?
Okay, everyone. I must emphasize that behind us is the general public, who are wholly unaware of any of this. Being meticulous and maintaining a serious attitude is essential at the SCP Foundation. Any oversight or underestimation of the enemy may result in disaster.
Thank you, Dr. Ham. I understand.
Good. Let's move on. The effects of SCP-7457 on D503 became most obvious on day 15 of the test. Due to the conditions that day, we were only able to track his movements after recovering data from his radar. It was definitely a bad day, perhaps the worst, even for a death row inmate.
15일차 때 문제가 일어났나 보네.
D503 found a radar that perfectly resembled his own.
포켓레이더 제2차 세계대전에 사용된 디자인, 디스플레이의 장치와
D503 didn't seem to think much of it.
손잡이 부분이 심하게 마모된 상태다. 2차 세계대전 때? 그 실타래 또 있네 여기에. 오, 뭐야 이거? 특이한 검은색 릴. 들어가 버려. 좋았어.
Persistent adverse physiological reactions proved to be a challenge for D503. He still managed to complete his work on day 15. But then he encountered an incident.
뜻밖의 재난? 헉? 뭐야? 눈이 내리는 거야?
A sandstorm.
아, 샌드스톰.
D503 walked in the sandstorm for a long time, but he couldn't seem to find his way back.
이거 따라가 볼까? 헉? 저기 뭐 있다. 근데 이렇게 모래폭풍 만나면 진짜 숨은 어떻게 쉬어야 될까? 만약에 마스크가 없다고 한다면.
D503 managed to find a site.
아,
just as he
자기가
was
있었던
beginning to
기지가 아닌가 봐.
exhaustion, a site he was not familiar with.
뭐야? 전혀 다른 기지인데? 뭐야? 어. 어. 뭐지? 이거 내 자신인가? 아닌가? 뭐야? 공중전화.
Have you ever experienced a call from an unknown voice?
이게 SCP 얘기 중에 하나인 거죠? 이게. 그치?
Approximately 13 hours later, a visibly trembling D503 returned to Site 8. We immediately performed a psychological evaluation.
오케이.
Major fluctuations can now be observed in D503's physiological data.
근데 SCP는 누가 만들었을까? 돈 많이 벌었겠다 이거 만든 사람.
The results of the psychological evaluation were so troubling, we had to abort the mission. D503 was able to break away from the Foundation's control. He has seen
Manga.
test results of other level D personnel were analyzed at SCP-7457. That's right, none of the level D personnel at SCP-7457 have ever been able to leave this desert.
차가 안 보여, 그치? 아이고. 근데 이 사람이 만약에 안 도망치고 가만히 있었으면 정신이 좀 이상해지더라도 살진 않았을까?
D503 heard the call. Humans often believe that their fate is in their own hands, that all choices come from their own free will. They don't realize that we humans form only a small part of this world. Out there, in the unknown world, we are as insignificant as a grain of sand in this vast desert.
아하. 그럼 이때까지
is where D503's instincts led him.
실험체들이 소각장에 태웠던 그 실타래가 여태까지 실험했던 그 사람들이었나요? 그치? 이렇게 와 이건 좀 소름 돋는다. 그러니까 이거 무한 반복이네. 이거 좀 소름인데.
Days later, experiment participant D722 found the radar that had belonged to D503. The radar was 31 miles away from the waste treatment facility.
그럼 뭔 말이야?
All the data we have.
이 SCP 사막의 그러니까 SCP-7457이라는 이 사막이 세계 2차 대전 때부터 있었다는 거야, 그러면?
Within an acute period. It manifests as a range of neurological and mental disorders, as well as severe and unexplained hallucinations. So far, not one participant has left the desert unscathed. The Foundation has tested 31 Level D personnel in an area spanning 2,267 square miles. Our testing continues. When you work for the Foundation, you will face various anomalies. Some can kill you, some may drive you crazy, and some will make you feel that living is worse than death. Let this be very clear. SCP-7457 is just a taste of what you will face in the future. Before joining the Foundation, you were all leaders in your respective fields and industries. Researchers, special forces, FBI agents, national security experts. Well, SCP does not care how smart you are, how accomplished you are. It doesn't matter to them how many doctorates and titles you have. You are no different from helpless ants when confronted with these anomalies. Remember this. It is the most important advice you will receive. Do not take risks. You will die. You are not as special as you think you are. If you encounter an anomaly, put your pride and curiosity aside. Run. Because that's the only thing you can do. God won't protect you here. Welcome to the Foundation, rookies. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham, and this ends the first class of our employee induction program.